All right, boys and girls, we got SG up top, 10.7K. Fire his ass up. Trae Young is in play, 9-7. Um, Nothing spectacular about that matchup. He's just an okay play if you're playing a lot of lineups. I probably wouldn't get to Trae Young in the two main lineups that I make for each site. I probably wouldn't get to him. John Morant's an okay play. Booker's in play. Has to put this team on his back. I expect big games going forward. LaMelo's in play going up against Philly, 9.1K. Charlotte has been looking like they have a little bit more life in them. Maxi, I expect Maxi to continue dominating, 9K, and play. Giddy's in play at 8.9. Jamal Murray's in play, finally healthy, 7.2K. Might be a little bit too cheap for his upside. Dyson Daniel is fine, expecting to be better going forward. Sexton's in play at 5.1. You're going to be getting value from Indiana. They have a lot of injuries. This is AJ Mitchell's in play. His price went up a little bit. 4.6. 4.6. All right, well, I'll get back to AJ Mitchell in a couple seconds. All right, where are we? Trey Jones. Trey Jones, 4.5K in play. Anthony Black, if you're desperate for value. The rest of these guys, I'm not going to be touching, to be honest with you. Where is... All right, he's not here. Let's check shooting guard. Okay, shooting guard. All right, we got Booker and Giddy. We spoke about them already. Brandon Miller, 7K in play. Bane, I expected him to be better last night, but I know you got, three guys taking 15 shots, so it's understandable that his ceiling might not be as high as it was in Memphis. The Jaren Jackson sometimes didn't do shit, and he had to carry all the weight. But Wagner and Banchero shows up every night. This ain't Jaren Jackson anymore. So Bane is priced actually appropriately. I thought he was a little bit underpriced, but seeing how that team is made up, he's priced correctly. Quentin Grimes off the bench, 6.5. Got to pass on that. Mathurin's absolutely in play. I think Nemhard is out. Mathurin looks pricey. He's not. Edgecombe. Everybody will shove Edgecombe up their asses tonight. Can't blame them. Grayson Allen's an okay play. Bigger role, especially with no Jalen Green on Phoenix. Braun was absolute disappointment, and I might just stay away. Jamal Murray is healthy now. I know when Murray was not healthy and out, Braun put a lot of that responsibility on his shoulders. Probably doesn't have to do that now. I'll pass. Wells, I'll pass. The Sumno 5-3 in play. Sexton and Newpool, not the worst place in the world if you're playing a lot of lineups. It's hard for me to play Dort. If he's your last man in, God bless your heart. Herder's an okay play. Walker Alexander's in play. Coward, he was like 3-something. He was like 3-8 last slate. Now he's 4-3. We're gonna need. All right, let's do a deep dive into Coward real quick. So Morant, Spencer. Yeah, he's gonna be the same play he was last night, just more expensive. So be careful with Coward tonight. I mean, he won us some money last night, so I can't complain. But his price went up like $500, and that matters. All right, who else is down here? Let's go to small forward. Jalen Johnson is always questionable. If he plays, he's in play. Wagner 7.7 in play. Edge comes in play. Mentioned that earlier. Cam Johnson was the biggest failure in the history of failure. I'm not gonna exactly pass on him, but what is his ceiling? Jokic, Gordon, Cam Johnson, Braun, they all do the same shit. I wouldn't be surprised if if Cam Johnson had 50 fantasy points tonight, and Aaron Gordon had 25, because Aaron Gordon went crazy. So you got to be careful with these interchangeable pieces from Denver. Neesmith, I'm not a big Neesmith guy. Not aggressive, not really out there to score a bunch of buckets. He should be more aggressive tonight with no Nemhard, but I'm gonna pass. Oubre, I'm gonna pass. You got a lot of guys on that team taking a lot of shots. Dylan Brooks is in play. Ryan Dunn, if you're desperate. Shepard's in play. I don't think he's gonna put up 36 fantasy points or whatever it was last game. What did he do last game? Yeah, 36 fucking fantasy points. 11 shots, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. Ben Shepherd is not that guy, but because of the way these winning lineups have been looking in the beginning of the season, I'm not gonna not play him, so he's in play. All right, let's go to power forward. Before we go to power forward, if you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If NBA is hard for you, you're struggling, you need help, you want me to send you my finalized optimal updated lineups right before lock, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel membership right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else is in the description. All right, let's go to power forward and let's wrap this up. Jaren Jackson Jr., epic failure. Siakam's in play at 8.3. Banchero's in play. I know he was down. Not down, but he was pretty depressing first couple quarters of the last game. And 18 fantasy fucking points. 18 fucking fantasy points. I don't expect it out of him. Very disappointed in him. I expect a major bounce back game. Bridges always shows up. Absolutely in play. I'll pass on Odama. Porzingis needs to retire. Aaron Gordon's priced a little bit. His price went up a lot. Or his price went up, but that's because of what he did. So it is what it is. Buzelis is in play. Toppin is in play. Barlow's in play. Jarvis Walker's in play. And the reason I'm saying Jarvis Walker's in play is because with Nemhard out, there's going to be more minutes to go around. And you already know that Toppin, Jarvis Walker, Shepard, they're going to get on the court. So if you know they're going to get the minutes, you know they're going to be on the court, they're going to have the opportunity. I'm not a big fan of playing Jarvis Walker, but at 3,200, he'll have opportunity. And that's all you're really looking for. So I just wanted to explain that so people know the difference between identifying a decent play or just game log watching. Yeah, that's one thing I don't do. Jokic 11-7, fire his ass up. Vucevic, who the fuck is Vucevic? Vucevic 8,600. He always looks too expensive and he always pays off his ticket. Fire him up. Embiid, man of the hour. Man of the hour. You're only as good as your last game. I know he was on a minutes limit, but Embiid is not even the best player on his team anymore. We haven't seen Embiid in about 2 years or so, and I'm not gonna chase his ghost. I'd rather Maxey. I'd rather Edgecombe, but Embiid is unplayable for me at this moment. If he plays tonight and drops 90 fantasy points, then he drops 90 fantasy points. But I can't chase his ghost. Mark Williams, I guess he thought when he got traded to the Suns, or when he got picked up by the Suns, he thought he was going to be some type of all-star or something. He's a fucking bench warmer. Okongwu, if there's no Porzingis, you can fire up Okongwu. Wendell Carter's an okay play. Isaiah Jackson is an embarrassment. Opening, the first game of the season, you get to start and you failed fucking miserably. These guys that can't stay on the court and all they do is foul, that's got to be a mental issue. You got to be fucking retarded. If you get on the court or you're on the court and you go for a block or something and you got hit with a foul real quick, okay, next time somebody comes to the lane, keep your hands up. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't understand it. When you get 2 quick ones and they bench you, you're mad because you want to play, right? Yeah, I want to get out there and I want to help I want to help my teammates. What do you do as soon as you get back on the court? You get another foul right away. These guys got fucking the IQs of mushrooms. I promise, and it's always the same people. That's how you know it's a mental thing. It's always the same people. Fucking loser. Fuck this guy. Landale, no thank you. Who else is here? Diabate. You think Diabate is going to come off the bench and go crazy again? If you do, play him. I mean, I like Diabate. I play him whenever he spot starts. But 13-9 in 21 minutes, I'd be careful with that. He's not a bad player. All right. Enough about Diabate. Who else is here? I was very tempted to play Goga last night, trying to be cute. I don't mind Goga. Let me just see how many minutes he had. He played 17 minutes. 28 fantasy points the first game, and 13 is a big difference. All right. So we got to be careful with these bench players because, they might get hot one night, and then the next night you chase them, and they might be toilet water. You see what I'm saying? All right. Kalkbrenner, if Kalkbrenner starts 3,400, you take that shot. All right, what else we got here? I think I mentioned everybody that needed to be mentioned. I know the video's late, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut y'all loose. I appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, this shit too hard for you, you want me to send you finalized optimal updated lineups, no problem. What you do, you go into your contest, you reserve the contest that you want, you sign up on the Patreon, you sign up on the channel memberships. 30 minutes before lock, I send you out your winning plays, you lock them in, you go about your night, you win money, rinse and repeat. I'll talk to y'all motherfuckers later. Ciao.